Laura Robson is a talented British tennis player who debuted on the ITF Junior Circuit in 2007. She started playing tennis as soon as she could hold a tennis racket, and she entered a junior tennis academy at age 7. She turned professional in 2008, at the age of just 14, and reached the fourth round of the 2012 US Open and the 2013 Wimbledon tournament. She won the Wimbledon Junior Girls Championship right before turning professional, as well as she won silver in the mixed doubles competition at the 2012 London Olympics for Great Britain, playing alongside Andy Murray. Laura made her TV show debut on the 25th of June 2011, in the news series Breakfast. Additionally, Robson announced her retirement from tennis on the 16th of May 2022, aged 28. Laura Robson stepped into the world for the very first time on the 21st of January 1994 in Melbourne, Australia. She holds Australian nationality and she belongs to the Australian white ethnicity. Similarly, her religious belief is in the Christian religion and her race is white. Laura recently celebrated her 28th birthday in the January of 2022, and as per her birth date, her zodiac sign is Aquarius. She is the daughter of her father, Andrew Robson, oil executive, and her mother, Kathy Robson, sports coach and former professional basketball player. She also has two siblings, Nick Robson, brother, professional swimmer, and Emily, sister. Laura Robson conceived her career by starting training at the National Tennis Centre, as her first tournament on the Junior ITF Circuit was in 2007, where she reached the finals of 3 tournaments in the first half of 2008 but was also eliminated before the third round in 3 straight tournaments. She competed in her first Junior Grand Slam at the Wimbledon Girls event, as an unseeded player and beat top seed Melanie Uden on her way to the finals, where she defeated third seed Napawan Lerchiwa-Karn. Her victory made her the first British player to win the girls' event since Annabel Croft in 1984. She was shortlisted for the BBC Young Sports Personality of the Year at the end of the year but lost out to Paralympic swimmer Eleanor Simmons. She then entered the junior tournament of the 2009 Australian Open, where she was seeded 5th and claimed the top ranking of the ITF Junior Tour in April. She was the top seed in the junior competition at the French Open but was defeated in round 2 by Sandra Zaniewska. She entered the US Open unseeded due to her focusing on her senior career and faced Yana Bukina of Russia in her semifinal. Despite starting strongly, she tired, losing the match in 3 sets. Robson was unseeded and defeated Belinda Woolcock, Yulia Putintseva, and Christina Dinu to reach the quarter-finals in the junior singles at the 2010 Australian Open. Laura Robson made her debut on the ITF Women's Circuit at a $10,000 tournament in Limoges, France, and was then given a wildcard into the main draw of the $75,000 event in Shrewsbury. She was given another wildcard into the $50,000 in Barnstaple but was defeated in 3 sets in her first round match against the 7th seed Angelique Kerber. Her first match on the WTA Tour was courtesy of a wildcard into the Luxembourg Open, but she lost in the first round against world number 42, Iveta Benisova. She returned to the junior circuit for the first half of 2009 and faced former world number 5 and 2002 Wimbledon quarterfinalist, Daniela Hantuchova, in the first round but lost despite being a break-up in the second set. She received also a wildcard into the US Open qualifying in August 2009 and entered the qualifying draw at the Luxembourg Open on the 17th of October. In the final round of qualifying, she lost to Maria Elena Cameron and defeated Tetyana Arefyeva in the second round but was defeated in the quarter-finals by Vitalia Dyachenko. Laura started the 2010 season playing with Andy Murray in the Hopman Cup, as part of Britain's first team in the tournament since 1992. She lost her opening match to Yaroslava Shvedova of Kazakhstan, however she was granted a wildcard in the qualifying draw for the women's singles of the Australian Open. Then she went on to win her first ever match on the WTA Tour after her opponent Stephanie Vogel retired during the second set of their first round match. She received a wildcard for Wimbledon and faced 4th seed Jelena Jankovic, to whom she lost in 2 sets, whereas her next competitive match did not come till the end of August 2010, when she entered the qualifying tournament for the US Open. Robson announced on the 21st of September 2010 that she was to split with her coach Martin Bach, as Bach was unwilling to meet her more demanding 2011 tour schedule. She next competed in the Pan-Pacific Open and beat world number 57, Anastasia Sevastova, but Laura was defeated in the first round of the main draw by the experienced 31-year-old player Greta Arn. Later she hired a new coach, Frenchman Patrick Mouratoglou, and moved her working base to Paris for the 2011 season. Her season was disrupted by injury at the Hopman Cup and she did not compete in a tournament until March 2011. Her best performance to date came at the $50,000 tournament at Indian Harbor Beach, Florida, where she reached the semifinals. She won her 3 qualifying matches to advance into the main draw at the US Open, and in the first round of the main draw, she was leading when her opponent, Ayumi Morita, retired from the match. Subsequently, she came through 3 rounds of qualifying at the Australian Open, beating Melanie Udin, Anna Flores, and Olga Savchuk to advance to the main draw for the first time. She was selected for the first time in her career to be a member of the British Fed Cup team to play in the Europe-Africa Group 1 match at Eilat, Israel, from 1st to 4 February 2012. She lost in the 3rd round of qualifying for the 2012 French Open at Roland Garros. However, she entered the Palermo Open where she reached her first ever WTA Tour semifinal. After beating the world number 240, Valentina Ivaknenko, for the loss of just 1 game in the first round, Laura shocked the number 2 seed and world number 27, Roberta Vinci, in straight sets to reach her first ever WTA quarterfinal. She received a late place in the women's singles at the 2012 Olympics due to the withdrawal of Croatian Petra Martic and had direct entry to the main draw of the US Open from her WTA ranking, where she defeated Samantha Crawford in the first round. Laura Robson is an unmarried tennis player. She is in a romantic relationship with her handsome boyfriend James Yates. It seems that she is comfortable keeping her private life open to the public. It shows how Laura loves her fans and leaves no page unturned to make them know what they want. Concerning her sexual orientation, she is straight. Laura Robson is among those few individuals that have such a wide range of experience and remains true to whatever she embarks on. She has a net worth of $8 million as of 2022, whereas she has also a considerable amount of salary, which is around thousands of dollars per year. She has also won prize money of $1,605,607. She has earned a fine amount of money from her profession, as her major source of income is from her tennis player career. What is the height of Laura Robson? Laura Robson stands at an ideal height of 5 feet 11 in 1.80 meters, with a balanced body weight of 66 kilograms or 145.5 pounds. She has dark brown hair and eyes color. Moreover, her body build type is athletic and her body measurements are 34-27 to 35 inches.